Hello, girls and boys. It's Teacher Kate from Kate's Kindergarten, and I'm so glad that you've joined me for another letter of the day. It's so exciting to be here with you. Today, we're going to learn about the letter V. V says V, 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 V. Can you think of words that start with the V sound? Maybe violin and vegetables, vote, veterinarian, van. What other words start with the letter V? We're going to read about some of them today in our books. Our first book is called Growing Vegetable. There's our letter of the day. Oh, I forgot to tell you how to write the letter. Silly teacher Kate. You write the letter V, say it with me, the same way every time. You start at the top and come down and head back up. That's how you write the letter V. Now it's time to read Growing Vegetable Soup. Vegetable soup is one of my all-time favorite things to eat. What is your favorite vegetable, boys and girls? If you had to pick one vegetable that was your favorite, what is your favorite vegetable? I'll tell you mine while we're reading the story, okay? Dad says we are going to grow vegetable soup. We are ready to work, and our tools are ready too. This top tool is called a rake. See, it has little bristles, hard bristles that help rake the soil. And then we have a shovel. And the bottom one with a flat head is called a hoe. We are planting the seeds. So they put their gardening gloves on, and this is the soil. They dug holes in the soil, and they put the seed in the soil. This is how we get vegetables. We have a green bean seed, a pea seed, a corn seed, a zucchini squash seed, and those little teeny tiny ones, boys and girls, you're never going to believe it. Those are carrot seeds. And all the sprouts, these are the sprouts, such as tomatoes, onions, peppers, and cabbage, and broccoli. And this small shovel that fits in your hand is called a trowel. It's really nice to know the names of all these things, isn't it? And giving them water. And all the sprouts and giving them water, we have tomatoes, potatoes, green beans, carrots, cabbage, peppers, zucchini, squash, peas, onions, broccoli, and corn, all being watered by the watering can. Here's the water coming out. And waiting for the warm sun to make them grow. So boys and girls, when you have healthy soil, got nice healthy soil here, and you have water and sun, that is the perfect environment for the seeds to start growing. We have zucchini squash and potatoes, carrots, tomatoes, onions, peppers, cabbage, broccoli, green beans, and there's the sun. Wow, can you see how they're growing? The leaves are getting taller and they're sprouting. They're growing the vegetables that are going to end up in our vegetable soup. Isn't that amazing? Zucchini squash, potatoes, the carrot, the corn, green beans, peas, onions, tomatoes, broccoli, carrots, cabbage, and peppers. And grow even bigger. Wow, now look, they're becoming so big now. Some of them need to grow up. They plant these stakes in the ground and they grow up. And they have to put a net up because they're getting so high. My Aunt Alice has an amazing garden in her backyard. Do you have a garden at your house, boys and girls? Or do you know someone who has a garden? It's very special to be able to grow your own food. We watch over the plants and we weed them. There's the broccoli and the green beans. Look, see, they're becoming green beans and they're becoming heads of broccoli like we recognize. Boys and girls, I'm not going to tell you my favorite vegetable until the end of the story, but my favorite vegetable is on this page. I wonder which one it is. Until the vegetables are ready for us to pick. So they have tomatoes and peppers, corn, and in a handbasket. Or dig up. So sometimes you pick a vegetable, sometimes you dig them up. And the ones that you pick are like the tomatoes, and the ones that you dig up are the carrots and potatoes. Put them in the basket. And this is called a spading fork. Kind of a, not a big rake, kind of a middle-sized fork. And carry them home. Then we wash them. There's the onions in a pail and the cabbage. And I wonder what's going to happen next. Wow, we cut them and put them in a pot of water. So there's the soup pot, and this is, what is this called? A soup spoon. Do you know what that's called? That's called a ladle. And here's the knife. We always must be careful with our knife, right? And we have potatoes, green beans, carrots. They've chopped up the peppers and the tomatoes, zucchini squash, corn, onion, carrots, green beans. And boys and girls, I saved my favorite vegetable for last, broccoli. They chopped up the broccoli. I love broccoli. What is your favorite vegetable, boys and girls? Did you know that we have to eat 5 vegetables every day? 5. It's really important to eat our veggies. And we cook them into vegetable soup. There they all go into the pot. The water's getting hot. At last, it's time to eat it all up. It was the best soup ever. And we can grow it again next year. Boys and girls, I hope you liked Growing Vegetable Soup by Lois Ehlert. That's our first V book. Our next V book is about Clifford, the big red dog. Do you remember Clifford? He is a very, very big dog, and his owner's name is Emily Elizabeth. The Vet's Visit has 2 V's in the title. The Vet's Visit by Wiley Blevins. Clifford sits and sits. He is sad. I hate to see Clifford sad. I wonder why he's so sad. "Hello, Clifford," said Emily Elizabeth. "Why are you so sad?" Oh, he does look sad. Clifford's eyes are red. His nose is wet. Clifford is sick. Now, when an animal is sick, they don't go to a people doctor. They go to an animal doctor, and an animal doctor is called a veterinarian. Sometimes, and we sometimes just shorten that word and call them a vet. "Let's call the vet," said Emily Elizabeth. "She can help us." I'm glad Emily Elizabeth is a clever girl. The vet comes in a big van. And she looks at Clifford. Vet and van both start with the letter V. So she's checking Clifford out. But Clifford is so big, she has to use a ladder to look in his mouth. Achoo! Oh my goodness, Clifford, cover your mouth when you sneeze. Or the best way, if you're going to sneeze, is to sneeze into your elbow. Achoo! Oh my goodness, everything gets blown over. Can the vet help Clifford? Yes, Clifford will get well. She's giving Clifford some medicine. Clifford loves the vet. And that is the story, The Vet's Visit. I hope you enjoyed your second V book, boys and girls. Thank you for coming to Kate's Kindergarten today. And until next time, remember, be kind, be friendly, and be helpful. Be KFH in everything you do. And until then, remember, I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you next time. Have a great day, boys and girls. Thanks for coming. And remember to eat your vegetables.